My guest today on Culture is a young film director from Lebanon, Michel Kammoun. He's here to talk about his first feature called FALAFEL. Michel, hello.
Hello.
Your movie is about a young Lebanese student. His name is Tawfiq. Tell us a bit about him and what you tried to get across with his character.
He's a young man from the post-war generation, how it's called, and he symbolizes, because his generation symbolizes the future of the society. So the film takes place in one night. There's a time unity to make the audience experience this kind of life with the characters in the film.
Okay, well now take a look at what Tawfiq is like on screen. Here's a look.
هدي نقي لك حبة.
شو غيروا 500؟
نقي اللي بيلهف لقلبك. طلع لك حبة الهربانة. مبروك. بتمون عن سر. كل واحد منا عنده حبة إله. هيدا اسمه القدر.
ميرسي.
كلها هيدي مش حيلا حبة.
مش مشكلة، السندوتش بكفي.
كلها ولا بتجيب النحس.
Now, if it's true that each man has his own piece of falafel, which one is yours?
Cinema, hopefully. I don't know. Filmmaking, I hope.
You've said that you have been in love with cinema for years, since you were a little boy.
Exactly.
What are your earliest memories of cinema and going to the movies? Was it a means of escape for you?
Exactly, because I grew up during the war, so it was a mean to escape, absolutely, and to dream about something else. So it was very early, it was extremely important. And when I was a kid, actually I was lucky because my parents used to take me to the movies when it was possible a lot. So I grew up watching movies. Then with the VHS tapes, I had the opportunity to see hundreds and thousands of films, actually, to forget what's happening outside.
Yeah. Now, Falafel takes place one summer's night in Beirut, and despite the fact that all the young people seem very lighthearted and ready to party and celebrate, there's still an undercurrent of tension in there. Where does that come from? Is it all the after effects of the war?
It's the society, actually. Exactly, it's the after effects of the war, because the film talks about the post-war period. And unfortunately, we had many wars, but the film was shot in 2004 after the first civil war, and hopefully will not have a new one. And it's a contradiction that is in everyday life, because we laugh in the society, we like to enjoy life and seize the day and profit of every second. At the same time, we are living above a volcano. There's a huge tension because there are many things that we inherited from our background and our history that were not solved. So we have this violence that could explode at any second. At the same time, there's the hope of a good future, and people want to have fun. And the film is about this contradiction and this bizarre mixture that make the ingredients of our society today.
Now, the film is shot all through the night. It takes place all during the night. Tell us a bit about the difficult things shooting in the evening, only when it's dark out.
Yeah, actually, for a first feature film, I didn't
realize how hard it was.
I didn't know. I thought it was going to be very easy and cool. Actually, it was quite difficult, but it's fun at the same time, because we lived like bats. You work at night, you sleep during the day, and this created a very good relationship between the crew and the actors and the technicians. It was very good for that.
Now, one thing that I found particularly charming in the movie is the very tender relationship between Tawfiq and his little brother, and you've dedicated this film to your own brother. Tell us a bit why you chose to do that.
I lost my brother. He was my little brother. He was 17 years old, and this film is kind of a homage to him and for his memory. And he inspired a lot of the Tawfiq character, the main character in the film, and also the fraternity. I mean, the brotherhood between Tawfiq and Rami, his little brother. It's a little bit my story with my brother. So, and this gives, and it's important in the film because it gives the balance, and it brings him back to reality and to stability, and so he doesn't fall into the circle of violence. In a way, thanks to his little brother, that the little brother helps actually the big brother in the film.
We just have a little time left, Michel. Just tell us very quickly, your film has had so much success around the world in dozens of festivals. Why do you think it speaks to people outside of Lebanon?
Actually, I never knew why, but I was always happy for the film to be well received in festivals and everywhere in the world where he was shown. I think it's because the film is sincere in a way. It talks about what I really know and what I've experienced in Lebanon. And I think that people with Falafel, they discover a Lebanon that they had not seen before. And because the film is a comedy and a drama at the same time, and this is very...
unusual.
This is unusual, but at the same time, this relates to the human being. Our life is like that.
All right. Thank you so much, Michel Kammoun, for being here with us, and for your movie Falafel, which will be coming out to a theater near you sometime soon.